Today we have come here to Dinosaur Island, where we see the entire rainforest has been flooded. Oh, here's Riptide's nest. But here, all the dinosaurs have decided to gather at this lagoon. Riptide decides to go on these leaves. Now these leaves are actually covering up 20 feet deep of water, but there's so many that he's able to hide. And there are predators lurking. Here, and the two Dilophosaurs are doing the same thing. And here we have a humongous predator, a Tylosaur. He is not the predator of the lagoon, but he is just one of the many predators in this area. It's a juvenile Tylosaur, drifted out from the sea to now stalk these area. But he is not a dominant predator, for a much larger, more dominant creature lives here. This guy is only roughly 20 feet in length. The real giant is 50 feet long, a Sarcosuchus. He sits here, waiting for something to come nearby so he can strike to make the kill. Here we have an Edmontosaur, the perfect prey item, straying from the shore and onto the leaf. But something else takes the Edmontosaur out. Its weight quickly pulls it under. And the Sarcosuchus finds the opportunity to just grab him. He submerges to eat his prey, and the Sarcosuchus disappears under the waves. Riptide was watching the entire event and knows it's not safe out here. But he stands next to a small sauropod that shoves its way through this marsh. Now, right now, heavy rains have brought this. Right now, it's at a light sprinkle. Now, the two Dilophosaurs sit here. Blue is hunting for fish. Now, most of the time, Dilophosaurs like to scavenge and eat small amphibians and reptiles, which he can also look for. Turtles, snakes, and salamanders, but he is also looking for fish. Now, there are two types of Dilophosaurs. There are actually three. The frail one, the frillus, and then there's the rainforest one, which is blue here. Then there's this marsh Dilophosaur, which is like this female. The female has a green frill, and that means she's a marsh Dilophosaur. So, the large Tylosaur begins stalking them from the deep water. He sits and waiting, snout out of the water, as he moves around under the waves. He knows the Dilophosaurs will be quite a prey item. His skin sort of helps him out. His brown skin helps him camouflage in with these huge prehistoric leaves. Here we see a small spider, which will soon be prey for the Dilophosaur. The Dilophosaur was unsuccessful. Here's his prey, a small spider, as he tries scooping it up. As he attempts to go after it, he gets into deeper water. He's gone too deep, and the female is still waiting for him. She sees him and attempts to pull him to shore. The leaves are getting thin, and they are both falling deeper and deeper into the water. The male runs up onto the shore, where it's safe, along with the female. the waters are not safe. This is a swamp dilophosaur, and it almost drowned. These swamp dilophosaurs are lightweight, so they can balance on the leaves. Over here we see Riptide as he begins stalking the watering hole. The Tylosaurus sights Riptide. Riptide can stay above water, for he is built to swim. But the Tylosaur is made for swimming. He dives deep under the water as he moves through the twigs. But he's so large that he is unable to move swiftly and unable to be seen. He must get deeper in the water. Soon he realizes how large Riptide is, and it's not just a velociraptor. He also knows that these Tyrannonicus are very deadly. But the question is, where is he? He is somewhere under the leaves, hiding. He's right now the perfect ambush predator. Riptide is startled when the humongous Tylosaur jumps out of the brush. He attacks, going onto the Tylosaur's back, and decides to pull the Tylosaur up onto shore. But he delivers the fatal bite, biting into the back of the Tylosaur. As well, he drowns the Tylosaur. The Tylosaur can hold its breath, but it's been holding its breath a little too long. He begins struggling in pain. Riptide keeps him under. It's kill successful. He yanks the Tylosaur up onto shore, the wet carcass. The humongous Tylosaur will provide a lot of meat. If he can't finish it, he will attempt to pull it up back to his nest, which is a long ways up the hill. But he has made a successful kill. Everything seems to be okay here at this watering hole. But the Sarcosuchus will be one heck of a problem. He sights a small spider hanging on a leaf and attacks. Spiders are a good source of food here for most of the animals. He hits the spider. A successful kill, just not in his mouth. He finds the spider. His jaws are a bit better for scooping up prey. And he gets his kill in his jaws. The spider attempts to crawl out. But Sarcosuchus makes sure he doesn't escape. Quickly kills the spider with his foot.